What up? What up? What up?
Yo, what's up?
What's good? What's good? Back
I
to our regular scheduled
I
programming.
know, dog. I feel like we haven't been on here for a minute. I mean,
It does feel that way. It does feel that way.
I mean, last week,
We did a couple Wednesday shows.
last week we were trying to hop on here, but I don't know what happened. I think we were just old and tired. Like,
You know
I,
what?
bro,
Sometimes my memory just eludes me, bro. This is old age.
I don't know, dog. I don't know what happened. I remember last shit. We hit each other up on Sunday. We were like, "Yo, I woke up super late. I was just out of it. We were both out of it.
Yeah.
I don't. I mean, hey, that happens sometimes, man.
Yeah.
That happens. What are you gonna do? So what's going on with you, bro? What's going on in the great state of Texas, bro?
Hey man, all is good, all is well. Off screen, I was telling you, last night, enjoyed a good Texas Hill Country night. Had some meat on the grill, drinking some beer, had some music. It's all is well down here, brother. How's the fast-paced city of the 305?
So you said you had a nice pace night. I did the complete opposite. As you can probably see in my eyes, I'm still kind of, recovering from last night. But hey, man, it is what it is. Yeah, I had the complete opposite of a hill countryside. It was, it was like a show out of Miami Vice, Miami Vice. But yeah, no, and I definitely got to get down there soon. I know we were talking about that right before, bro. Because this fast paced life, I'm too busy. I gotta go on the hill countryside and just chill for a week. But
yeah, every time you come down to Texas, it's slower pace, brother. It's slower pace.
Yes, I definitely need that. It's too crazy out here, but all is well, man. All is well.
That's good to hear, brother. That's good to hear. That's good to hear, man. Hey, let's kick it off, brother. Let's kick the show off, man. Listen, I kind of wanted to start with something right quick. For those of y'all who don't know, if you watch football, you don't have to be a Dallas Cowboys fan to understand what just happened. If you watch football, there was moment of silences across all games during Week 10 for Dallas Cowboys defensive end Marshawn Nealon. I don't want to get too much into details. The young man was 24, man, and took his life. Like I said, I kind of don't want to get too much into details about it. That's not what the show's about. I just wanted to, send my thoughts and prayers to his family, his girlfriend, and I just want to say this. Me being a Marine Corps veteran, I've lost a lot of brothers due to the same outcome, and I just want to say this: us as men, it's hard for us to speak our emotions, right? Because there's a stigma with men. You can't be, you're weak if you talk. You're weak if you wear your heart on your sleeve. You're weak if you share your emotions. I want to say that's not true. And for those of y'all who don't know me, listen. I'm a realtor here in the state of Texas. My phone number is all over the place. Send me a text if you're going through some stuff, and we'll talk it out, man. I just want to say there's always help out there. Just reach out and talk to somebody. That's kind of my 2 cents on it. I don't know if you want to share something or talk about it, and then we'll carry on.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, when I saw the news, I was, just like everybody else. It was crazy. Like it's extremely sad to see somebody who's, that's very young, really has the world by his hands, and he's still dealing with, demons, and what's crazy is that he scored like a touchdown in the last game he was in, and then, this happens. Yeah. Exactly. But I agree 100%. There's a lot of people that deal with mental, health, and, not to get into this, like you said, this is not what this show's about, but just to touch on it, reach out, man, reach out if there's, because I have dealt with mental health in the past. I mean, anxiety, stress, we all go through it. We all go through it. I tend to be more on the stressful anxiety side, so reach out, man, reach out. It's just very sad. And my thoughts and prayers just go out to his family, bro. That's horrible. It really is. It's an unfortunate situation, but thoughts and prayers to him and his family. And like I said, man, just anybody going, even if you think or you suspect somebody close to you that's going through something, reach out. Right. Don't even hesitate to ask them. Just, and like you said, us men, we tend to have that problem where we don't reach out. And just because you don't mean that, you're less of a man or anything. So
right, exactly.
It's sad, bro. It is sad, but thoughts and prayers to him, man. And I really hope his family can find something positive out of this horrible situation, because it was horrible.
For sure, brother. For sure.
It was.
Yes, sir. So, like we said,
Definitely.
some prayers, and we'll get this show going. We'll kick it off. Brother, listen. There's something that just happened, and I wasn't expecting it.
Yes, sir. But we're back.
We're on some type of high right now.
We're back because we're going to the Super Bowl. We're going to the Super Bowl, baby. We're going to the Super Bowl. Let's go. Darren Waller about to, even though he's on IR, he's about to come out with a new rap song. You know what I'm saying? We rocking it, bro. Nah, listen, it's funny because we were talking about it, through text and shit. And I go, if we lose every other game, I'm cool with it. As long as I just want to beat the Bills. And it was, bro, that was a great win, bro. I enjoyed that. Yeah. I enjoyed that.
It wasn't just a win, bro. It was dominating.
We smoked them. That was the first time. That was the first time in my life as a Dolphin fan with the Josh Allen era that he played us and he like had no answers. Like I don't know if you saw the game or not. Like his face was just like.
I didn't get a chance to see the game. I don't have like NFL Red ticket or all that stuff.
Right.
So
yeah, neither do I.
I usually, we were on a bye week this past week. Mm-hmm. So what I like to do is on bye weeks, I'll throw on NFL Red Zone because they'll show all the games. So I was kind of following when they would bring it up. Right.
So, and it's funny because bro, you know how I feel about this season. I'm not even, I'm so depressed about it. But so it was funny because me and my brother, we were at a shooting range. Right. So, we wanted to go to shooting range. So, so I wasn't even my plan wasn't even to like watch the game. I mean, so I had it on the game, huh? Yeah, because I was like, man, look, fuck it. We'll go to the shooting range. It's Sunday. He's like, oh, what about the Dolphins? I go, man, Dolphins, whatever. They're gonna get smacked up. So I kind of had it on my phone, like we left the shooting range like almost around 1:00. So I had it on my phone, we grabbed something to eat and I started watching it and we up like 14-0. And I'm like, whoa, what the hell's going on? So then I told my brother, let's rush home and catch the second half. I'm like, let's rush and catch the second half so I don't have to watch it on my phone. Yeah. And bro, it was a masterpiece. It was a masterclass. I mean, Tua, he had those 2 interceptions, but it's funny because down here, everybody has a problem with Tua, and I get that. He's very polarizing one way or the other. And they were talking about, he still threw 2 picks. And I say, hey guys, it was an arm punt. He did it 2 times on 3rd and 11. Yeah. And me personally, I don't understand why more teams don't do that. I don't know if you agree with that or not. It was like a big topic over here because people are saying, but you wasted down. I go, okay, but 2 things can happen, a catch or a PI.
Right.
And then the one bad thing that can happen is an interception. But if you throw it 50 yards down the field, what's the problem? I mean, I don't know if you agree with that method or not.
I think it all just depends on the situation of the game. Right?
Situation, right? Correct.
And if you're in field position to where you could throw it 50 yards downfield, and the worst thing that happens is an interception. But here's the big but, which can happen on a punt return as well.
He can return it.
Yeah, you got to stop him. Right?
Yeah. No, and I get it. I just think that to me, more teams should do that. More coaches say, if it's 3rd and 15 and you're like at the 40-yard line, throw that bitch up to the opposite 10.
Yeah, because if it's like 3rd and 15, right? Like, what do these teams do, right? They run the ball to try to get. They try to get a little more or screen or some dump, which for me that is a waste of a down.
Yeah, 100%. To me, give your guy a chance to get a PI or he might catch it. Now, what I don't agree with is that if you're gonna do that, use somebody who's 6'3". Don't use Jalen Waddle, who's a midget.
But at the same time too, y'all don't have those guys.
Well, we have Westbrook Akine that's 6'3" that can actually high point a ball. Again, that's a Mike McDaniel fucking brain fart.
You need someone that can go and high point the ball. Exactly.
Jalen Waddle is a route runner. He is somebody who has good technique. He is not a high point guy. That's not his game.
No,
that's
at all.
Not his game.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I wanted to get your opinion on that because that was a big topic down here. about the arm punt or whatever. But anyway, so Tua did it twice, so he had 2 picks. But I had no problem with it. He played great. He played efficient. He had, he threw a 60-yard beautiful strike to Waddle to make it 14-0. And let's talk about that defense, bro. That defense.
Minus Jalen Phillips.
Minus Jalen Phillips. Minus Chop Robinson that was out with a concussion.
Oh, I didn't know that. So your top edge rushers are out.
Exactly. Now Bradley Chubb, is it a coincidence that all of a sudden Jalen Phillips is gone and he had 2 sacks and he had the best game of the year? I don't know, man. I don't know. But real quick, all those people that was shitting on Anthony Weaver, where are you guys at now?
Is that's your DC?
Yeah. Miami fans, where are you at now?
Yeah,
exactly. Listen, I've been saying it for a long time. Anthony Weaver is a good DC, and he's a leader of men, and he will be a coach someday. Now, in the beginning of the season, when he's trying to make chicken salad out of chicken shit, that you're gonna get bad results. He has no secondary at all,
right? Whatsoever.
He didn't have the personnel to do what he wanted to do. But everybody wanted him fired after week 3 or week 4 when we were giving up God knows how many yards. But look what he's done 3 out of the last 4 weeks. He's held Bijan Robinson to 20 yards.
Yeah.
Now Lamar Jackson, okay, he didn't even really go off, but that was a bad performance. Right. But the week before Bijan, I forgot who we played, but I know that he held down somebody. There was like a running back that we played. I can't remember. But what I'm trying to say is that look what he's done over the last 4 weeks. Josh Allen, look what he did to Josh Allen. James Cook had no impact on the game. Anthony Weaver's in his bag right now.
James Cook is a top 3, top 4 running back.
Yeah, well, I don't know about top 3, top 4, but he's
running backs have kind of gone down this season. So,
hey, hold on, Devon Achane. Talking about top 10, let's give some love to Devon Achane. I think Devon Achane is a top 5 back, right? Like, can we say that now?
Yeah, I mean, you got Taylor at number 1. I think after all that, it's kind of just pick and choose.
Listen, Devon Achane, he is a
Devontae Williams.
Nah.
Hey,
I'm just saying, bro. I don't know about all that.
I'm just throwing my hat in the ring there.
But no, I mean, and I'll get back on this defense real quick.
Yeah.
But Devon Achane, he has solidified himself as a top 5 back. I'm sorry. Once again, he had over 200 yards of all-purpose yards. Devon Achane is our best
here's the thing. That's the type of back that he is. He's an all-purpose back.
He's not
a bell cow. He's not a bell cow.
No, he's not a bell cow. But I will say one thing that I'm very impressed on him. Mike McDaniel continues to overuse him, which I am very against because he just don't have the frame for it, and he's not that type of back. But Devon Achane, kudos to you. You have stayed healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't think – look, I know the season's still going on. We still got about 7 games left, I think, 7 or 8 games or 6 games, some shit like that.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But to this point, Devon Achane has stayed healthy. Kudos to him, and I'm actually shocked about that. But what I'm not shocked about is what he's doing. Bro, Devon Achane is he's balling, dog. He is balling. He is again top 5 running back in my eyes. He now has put it all together. And he's the real deal, bro. I'm glad we didn't trade him. I don't know if I was against paying him because you know my philosophy on paying running backs. But at this point, I think that this might be somebody that you keep and pay. I mean,
what year is he?
He got drafted in 23, so 23, 24. So he's got 1 year left. He don't have an option because he wasn't drafted in the first round. So he's got 1 year left.
You don't have to pay him right now.
Huh?
You don't have to pay him right now.
But I think we probably should to get him cheaper.
But you don't – I mean, I don't want to get too far into this conversation, but I don't think you guys have the capital right now. You have to wait another year.
Listen, the cap space, I've always said it for years. The cap can be finagled, bro. all that, bro. I remember the Saints for so many years were negative 50 or negative 90, and then they found a way to make it under. Now, the cap is a real thing. I'm not saying it's not, but there's ways of doing it. But anyways, I just wanted to give I want to give Devon Achane his flowers because he is playing extremely well.
No, absolutely.
He's our best player. He's our best player. I don't even think there's a question about it. So, but getting back to what the defense was doing, Yo, we shut that shit down. James Cook had turnovers. Josh Allen, we made him. I think he had 3 turnovers. Josh Allen had 3 turnovers. We had an interception on his ass and 2 fumbles, and it was beautiful to see because I'm tired of seeing these whack ass Bills Mafia all up in my city, all up in the elbow room. And if you know, the elbow room is a place in Fort Lauderdale that is an iconic place in Miami, in South Florida. Well, it's not in Miami, it's in Fort Lauderdale. But the Bills always come and they overtake elbow room. Well, guess what? You took your ass with an L. Take your ass back to Buffalo and enjoy that motherfucking snow. I'm so glad we won, boy. I was hyped, bro. I was so hyped, man. But look, the defense did their thing. Anthony Weaver, I'm gonna give him his flowers too. Everybody was shitting on him, and he's delivering right now. And we're gonna get into it a little bit about the Dolphins. They might go on a run right now. They might, because if you look at the schedule, it's, but like I said, we'll definitely get into that. But man, it was a great win, bro. On all phases of the ball, and we haven't beat the Bills since in 3 years.
Damn,
we haven't beat them in 3 years, bro. It was a very satisfying win. I was very, very proud of watching that game. And
there's some sort of in this season that kind of looks doom and gloom, right? This is kind of like a silver lining. Because it kind of alludes to what this team could be if and here's the big fucking if your head coach coaches as such.
That's the question, brother. That
kind of segues into the next topic that I wanted to talk about is he changing? Is this just an outlier because he's technically on a hot seat?
Brother, I to answer that, I don't trust him. I don't trust him. I just look, you beat the Bills. It was great. And again, I think it was a great win because you finally kind of got the monkey off your back. So you like for next year, right? If let's say you would have lost this game, that would have been like 6 games in a row or 7 games in a row that you lost to the Bills. I feel like now that you beat them, you can go into next year and be like, yo, let's go. Like, we're good.
Right. Yeah.
But is he changing? Is he changing his ways? I mean, I hope so. In the words of Kodak Black, I hope so, but I don't trust him. I really don't. I have to see this for about a month. Or longer.
Consistency is what you got to see.
Exactly. I got to see consistency. Is he changing? Is he changing his ways? I mean, he has done things over the last 4 weeks that he's needed to do, like using 6 O-linemen at times, using more of a 12 personnel or 11 personnel package. He's giving to him more protection. He's running the ball a lot. He's using Ollie Gordon. And by the way, Jalen Wright, he used him. He used them he had a great run on the Bills game. So he's doing things to make me think like, oh shit. But again, he's desperate. Like you just said, he's desperate. His job security is on the line. So is he changing? I don't know. I still want him fired? Yes, I do. I do. I still want him fired because he's not it, bro. He's not the answer. If he has a couple of good games, like you really think he's gonna come through? Like I've seen too much of him and his errors and his faults to think that he's gonna completely do a 180. I've always said this in life: people don't change. They don't change. Yeah, they get better, but they don't change. They're always gonna revert to what they were, and that goes with football. That goes with life. That goes with anything you want to apply it to. People never change. They get better, but they're always going to revert to what they were. And Mike McDaniel, I feel it. I feel it coming. We're going to be like 6 and 7. We're going to need a big time game, probably in Pittsburgh, and we're going to be running the ball in the first half, getting 5 yards a clip, and he's going to go away from it because that's what Mike McDaniel does.
Yeah, he's going to go back to the whole air raid show.
Mm-hmm.
Let me throw some at finish your thought process.
No. The only thing I was gonna say is that again, if you guys want to rewind a couple weeks ago, I said losing Tyreek Hill might force McDaniel to not a blessing in disguise, but kind of he might have to fall into some shit by accident. And look, he's got to look. He's been relying on the run a lot because guess what? Tyreek Hill's not there. You don't have that air raid show.
Yeah.
So remember what I said, guys. Losing Tyreek Hill, not that it's a good thing because that sounds bad and it sounds harsh, but losing Tyreek Hill might have forced McDaniel to be a better coach.
Bro, listen, it's funny that you say that because that's what I was just about to ask you right before. Because I swear, like you and I are on the same wavelength here. Because my question was going to be like, if this is what Miami Dolphins offense is minus a Tyreek Hill, if this is what Mike McDaniel is forced to do, he's got to go into his playbook, he's got to go into his bag and actually, look at situational fucking play calling.
Right.
You get rid of Tyreek?
Oh, well, listen, I mean, I don't even know if Tyreek's going to be able to play football again. I mean, do we get – I don't think Tyreek is – I don't know. I don't know because we have to see how he's feeling on a health level. I don't – is that knee going to completely heal? Is he able to still – is he walking right now? I don't know. But Tyreek Hill – I mean, when it comes to like the cap ramifications and what you just alluded to, I would move on from Tyreek Hill. I wanted to move on from Tyreek Hill 12 months ago.
Yeah.
So I would have been moved on from him. To
I think, and honestly, I think, and this is just my thought process, but if he was a healthy Tyreek, I think maybe you guys would have taken calls on him before the trade deadline.
Oh no. He would have been shipped out 100%. He would have been shipped out. He would have been shipped out. And when Sauce Gardner went for a first round pick and Quinn Williams went for a first round pick, when Quinn Williams went for a second, exactly two. When Big Q went for a 2 and a first, I thought about that. I was like, damn, dog, I knew a team out there was going to give a first round pick for Tyreek Hill this year. Fuck.
Yeah, you could have gotten a 1 in like 2027 and like a 2 in 2026.
Bro, we could have traded Tyreek Hill back to the Chiefs for a first. I know we could have because they wanted Devon A-Chain. The Chiefs wanted Devon A-Chain.
Oh, they did?
The Chiefs were yes. There was multiple teams that wanted Devon A-Chain, and Jalen Waddle as well. Tyreek Hill his ass would have been shipped out if he was healthy. And I thought about that. I go, damn. But again, I mean, it's kind of harsh to I mean, the man almost lost his leg. I don't want to be too harsh, And,
right, yeah. But I mean, this is the business of professional football.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
The fact of the matter is that Tyreek Hill, the dude to me is and I don't. You may think differently. I don't know, but the dude to me is a fucking cancer, bro.
No, I agree.
His off. It is not his on the field or in the locker room shit. It's his personal shit.
He's just bro. It's his person. He's like he's not like a criminal or anything, but he's just like these little things that keep popping up, and it's like, dog, just get off my team, bro. Like,
right, exactly. You're just like, get off, bro. Like
I don't, and again, he's a Hall of Famer. He's a first jacket. He's a gold jacket Hall of Famer. But he's had 3 or 2 great seasons here. Last year wasn't good. We're talking about on the field. But man. And then this year he had that devastating knee injury. But it's time to move on, bro. I mean, we need to get away from the air raid show. That whole Hill and Waddle and bro, it's over. Listen, use Waddle as going forward. That's gonna be a building block. Because by the way, shout out. I'm giving a lot of shout outs today. I'm giving shout outs to Devon A-Chain, giving shout outs to
that's what happens when you dominated Big Brother.
I know, right? We got
shout outs, bro. You get a shout out. You get a shout out. You get a shout out.
I feel like Oprah. Over here. So, but again, and this show is better when our teams are winning. That's why I want our teams to win always. So more fun. But shout out to Jalen Waddle. He's the number 1 receiver, and I was questioning that. Yeah. He's the number 1 receiver.
100%.
He has shown he's the number 1 receiver.
100%.
After Tyreek Hill had his injury, I think he's like top 5 in all categories for wide receivers in yards, receptions, touchdowns. So Jalen Waddle, I'm sorry, big dog. I didn't think you were number 1 wide receiver. You are number 1 wide receiver. Now, is he a top 10 number 1 wide receiver, top 5? Maybe not, but he is a number 1. He's definitely a number 1. So
I think there's no question about that. And he's not just number one with his production. He's the number one in the locker room, bro. He doesn't give you what Tyreek gives you. He gives you the complete opposite.
He's a complete opposite, bro.
He's the complete opposite. And here's the thing. It's like when you see what you guys just did against Buffalo, right? And then you look at this team and what you guys have brought in, bro. You got Waller, who look what he's done, right? Holy shit.
He's like on IR right now. Yeah, he's on IR right now, but yes, you're right.
So you got Waller, you got Waddle, you got Achane, Ollie Gordon. If this O-line can protect Tua, bro, listen.
I don't want to say anymore, bro, because they still want, Tua is the worst thing ever, and but I've been saying it.
But here's the thing, though, it's like for me, I'm all about trolling and talking shit and the sports banter, right? But when I take that hat off and I put my football hat on and I take a step back and look at what's going on,
of course.
Look at what the production and casual fans always revert back to this. But what have you done in the postseason? Well, bro, come on. Like when you are able to drag along your fucking team, right? Like because Tua and Tyreek and Jalen Waddle have all put this fucking offensive line for years on their backs.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get into the postseason where you play top-notch fucking defenses and defensive coordinators, your shit's going to crumble. It's just the nature of the game.
Right.
So if you guys are able to get this fucking offensive line going, now you can just focus on defense, in which you have some fucking defensive players already. Yeah. And you got a defensive coordinator that these players have bought into. Like your head coach has just got to turn up the maturity on his shit and actually be a fucking head coach and not, a frat boy. Bro, I think y'all got something.
Yeah, you say that we got something, and again, touching. I mean, look, we're 3-7. We're still 3-7. Miami fans, let's pump the brakes. But if we get on a run, like you said, we might have something. Yes, I agree. I agree with that statement. The problem is, what we're 3-7. Yeah. We should be 6-4 right now. We should have won the Chargers game. We should have won the Patriots game, and we should have won. What was the other one? The Carolina game that we're up 17-0 going into halftime. You got to close that out. The Chargers, we take the lead with 50 seconds left. You got to close that out. Patriots, we were literally giving them the game to win. We should have won those three. We should have been 6-4. And real quick, you brought up Tua and people, just want to put it all on, what have you done in the postseason? And it's all on the quarterback. A beat writer down here, he was being he was on a radio show, and he said, he goes, hey, where are all those people that said that Tua can't beat good teams? Because he just beat one, right?
Yeah.
And again, it's not that Tua can't beat good teams. It's the Miami Dolphins can't beat good teams. Again,
right.
People that are watching, this is a team sport. It's not a one-man sport.
100%.
So when the Miami Dolphins have a sub 500 record against good teams, it's not that Tua has a sub 500 record against good teams. It's the team has a sub 500 record against good teams. And
that's why I hate that wins and losses are attributed to quarterback stats. I hate that shit.
It's just we are in a day and age where if the team is as a whole sucks, it gets all blamed on the quarterback.
Yeah.
And Tua, he's not it. And again, I am not saying Tua is elite. I am not by any means necessary. I actually still want him not here because I don't think he'll be able to succeed here because of the rotten organization. I've said that. But to sit here and say he's trash and then you don't know what you're watching. Again, a lot of people watch football, but they don't know about football. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. And that's like I said, that what I just want to like kind of clarify when I say you guys got something or you might have something. I'm not talking about this season. I'm talking about going forward. I'm not talking about y'all gonna make a run and
you're scaring me, dog. You're scaring me.
Get a playoff berth. That's not what the fuck I'm saying. Right?
Listen,
I feel like you guys have all the correct chess pieces. You just need the mind to move those pieces around. And that's what you guys don't have right now. You guys, because of the fact of your owner is doing fucking malpractice. Your head coach is still fucking doing keg stands at the frat house. That in itself is not a good, leadership. But if you're able to get that, if you're able to turn his mentality around and I don't want to say he's not taking it seriously, but I feel like he's not. I feel like he doesn't.
No, but but I will say this though. I will defend Mike McDaniel a little bit on this front. The last couple of weeks, you could see in his press conferences, he has been more tidy up. He's been more. He stopped kind of with all the joke bullshit. He kind of stopped a little bit. Again, I'm not asking Mike McDaniel to change because he is who he is. He's a quirky guy. He's always going to be that, and that's okay.
Yeah, 100%.
You are who you are in this life. I understand that, but it kind of got to the point where it's like every time he was up in the press conference, it was kind of like him trying to be a comedian, and I'm like, okay, come on. And to his credit, he has got more serious on the sidelines. I don't know if you, again, I know you're not able to catch a lot of the games, the Dolphin games, but his demeanor on the sideline, he's getting in people's asses. Pause. He is doing that more on a more consistent basis, and I'm like, okay, good shit.
That's what a head coach is.
But my thing is Mike McDaniel. He needed a fire lit under his ass to do that. Yeah, So, but credit to him, he is actually doing those things. He is, bro. I've never seen him so mad in the last 3 weeks. Or like these last 3 weeks, he's gotten more fired up over the last 3 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's so credit to him in that sense. But again, bro, a zebra cannot change his stripes, as they say. Or whatever that saying goes. Yeah. He can't. I don't think he could do it. I don't think he's the answer. I still want him out. But to what you're saying, let me touch on that for a little bit. Let's just say Mike McDaniel does stay here, right? He's back for 2026, and Tua is back for 2026. I think that there's some semblance of light of what you said.
Yeah.
O-line. If we can, Tyreek Hill, that whole air raid show, that it's over. It's done with. That's it.
Right. I agree.
O-line. Running game, let's probably draft a tight end, somebody that's a real tight end that can block. Darren Waller, he's done a nice job, but he's old. He's not, injured.
He's not a blocking tight end.
Yeah, and exactly. He's not even a blocking tight end, and
he's not good for red zone packages. He's third down packages.
He's not part of the future. If Mike McDaniel stays, so if Mike McDaniel stays, that's the blueprint, my brother. O-line protection. Don't put Tua in a situation where he has to throw for 400 yards. He could do it, but Tua could do it, but he's not 6'6", 250 pounds. Like he's fragile.
And that's a great point because that's a great point because also too the message to Tua Tagovailoa has got to be don't go play hero ball. Just go fucking play football.
And again, he could do it. He could do it.
Having a run game that opens the pass, not having a pass game that opens the run. Like that shit is stupid to me. Stupid.
Thank you. Bro, let me tell you, dog, we should be GMs, dog. No, I'm kidding. All right, listen, I know that job is very hard. I get it. I'm not trying to shit on anybody's job.
Not really. If fucking Jerry Jones can do it.
If Jerry Jones can do it, you shit. I know, but again, if there is a path, if Mike McDaniel stays, there is a path of success. Mike McDaniel's got to get his head out of his ass. Like I said, he's got to get his head out of his ass.
Yeah.
But whatever that may mean, he's got to get his head out of his ass.
Yeah.
Running game, O-line. You got to become physical, bro. You got to become more physical. And that is the path. Waddle's your number one. If you want to draft a number two in the draft as a third round pick, by all means, do it. Tight end, we gotta get right on the tight end, and we gotta become a run first offense, and we gotta just hopefully this new GM, whoever it will be, whoever we hire, does that. Now, again, I don't want Mike McDaniel back, but if he is going to be back, that the blueprint is what you saw on Sunday. Rely on the running game. You gotta run more than you fucking pass. If Mike McDaniel is going to stay, that is the blueprint.
Do you think the reason why you guys you guys haven't hired a GM is because your owner is kind of thinking of, I'm gonna let McDaniel finish out the season.
Yeah,
I'm gonna hire a GM and he can go get me a head coach.
The reason why we haven't hired a GM because we're in season. That's gonna happen in the off season. You know what I mean? Like that after the Super Bowl happens in February, in March, that's when we're gonna have our GM search.
Now your GM comes in, right? Your new GM comes in and he says, "Hey, boss, McDaniel's got to go."
Yeah, no, that's how it should go. I just don't trust Stephen Ross to hire a GM, number one. And even if he does hire the right GM, I don't even trust Stephen Ross to allow the GM to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So again, Paul, it's like as Dolphin fans, it's like we're handcuffed because we have an owner that is, I don't know what he's liable of doing. In a logically speaking, what Stephen Ross should have done was completely cleaned house. But again, he wants to keep McDaniel around. And again, the last two out of the two of the last 3 weeks, they've had great performances against two good teams. So again, let's just keep McDaniel here. Fuck it. Let's see what happens. He's definitely not going to get fired. I think the Sunday was solidified him not getting fired in season,
In season, yeah.
In season, yeah. That solidified him not. So he's going to be here the whole year. And let's see what happens. I don't know. Look, we have a lot of questions as Miami Dolphin fans. We don't have a lot of answers. Let's see what happens. Let's just worry about, I guess let's just take it week by week. Let's see if we can beat the Redskins. And we got the Saints and we got the Jets next. We might win 3 in a row, and then we might be 6 and 7, and then we're talking about a whole nother conversation.
Yeah, I mean, listen. You got the Commanders who are down and out, bro. They're injury riddled. They have.
But watch us lose that game. Watch us lose that game because that's what the Dolphins do. After a big win, you, and then it's in Spain, by the way, the first game ever in.
Oh, that's right.
It's right. It's in Madrid. It's in Madrid.
That's right.
I think it's in Madrid, either Madrid or Barcelona.
Listen, they're all gonna, and you already know they're gonna be out there, bellies full of paella. You already know how it's gonna be.
Exactly. They're Devon A-Chain and all these people might get some honeys out there, and we all know Spain has some of the most beautiful women in the world. So they might, I don't know, but watch them lose this game. Watch them lose this game.
That would definitely wash out the past win that you just got.
Of course, absolutely, 100%. So, we gotta see, bro. Again, week by week, Mike McDaniel, you had a great game. You've actually had a good 2-3 week stretch. Let's see if you can kind of keep doing it. And my stance is still this: McDaniel, I don't want you as my head coach, but. And again, I will say one thing. If for some reason they get on a miraculous run and they make the playoffs, then Mike McDaniel, and then I would be an advocate for him staying. If they make the playoffs, and then I am an advocate for him staying because then that proves to me like, God damn, he fucking made it.
Let's explore that real quick. Where do y'all stand in the division?
No, the division we're at, bro. The Patriots are 9-2. The Bills are 6-3. And we're 3-7. There's no way that we're gonna listen. There's no way we're gonna make the playoffs. There's too many good teams out there with good records.
That's kind of what I was alluding to. So I don't even if you make it,
there's no chance. I'm just saying if it does happen, if we do make the playoffs, that means that we probably had to win 7 straight games or 7 out of the 8.
And then at that
point, might be. And then if we get in the playoffs and we win a playoff game. Then it's like, okay, no, McDaniel's here to stay, and I'll be definitely cool with that because then that proves to me that holy shit, he faced adversity and he overcame it. But that's not gonna happen, guys. That's definitely not gonna happen,
right?
So again, week by week, brother, week by week. It was a great win. I'm enjoying this win as a Dolphin fan because we knocked the fuck out of the Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen, he looked subpar, and I'm proud that my team was able to do that. Yeah. And we kind of got the monkey off the back just a little bit, and let's see what happens. But it was a great win. I'm definitely enjoying this win. It was
like you said, week by week. That's just, You guys go to Spain. Let's see, you guys. It's probably gonna be a close game just because those.
It's gonna be at. By the way, it's gonna be at 9:30, and you can actually catch that game because it's gonna be on. But it's gonna be at 8:30 your time.
I tend to catch those because they.
Yeah, but it's 8. Hold on, it's 8:30. It's 8:30 your time. Are you gonna wake up?
I'll catch the second half of it.
Bro, I mean, I'm gonna have to take some vitamins tonight because shit, I'm gonna have to fucking get up at 9. It's 9:30 my time, so
8:30 my time. I mean, I'm usually up. Honestly, I'm up about 7. I'm up about 7 anyways. It's just an internal clock.
I know you're an early riser, so you're probably gonna catch. Yeah. But no, look, like I said, I had a couple people hit me up and said, "Bro, we could probably make a run and win 3 straight games, and you never know." And I just tell people, listen, week by week. Yeah, week by week. But what I fear what's going to happen is that we're going to get on a run and we're going to miss the playoffs by like a game and then pick 15th in the draft and then we're stuck in the middle.
And you guys go get a wide receiver.
Yeah, exactly. Like we're just going to be stuck in the middle. So, like I said,
sucks.
we'll see what happens. But again, Dolphins, great win. I loved it. It was awesome. I loved. For the first time in my life, I saw Josh Allen get his ass whooped by my team and the Buffalo Bills. Listen, I hate the Buffalo Bills. I hate the Patriots and the Bills. Those are the 2 teams that I hate the most. And to see that we smacked, by the way, it was in Hard Rock Stadium, but that looked like a Bills home game. That's how pathetic.
Yeah, that's crazy to me, bro. That's crazy to me.
But that has to do with, again, the Dolphins have great fans, but when the city of Miami, when a team is not winning, you're gonna have a hard time for people to get invested because there's so much shit to do out here.
Right? Yeah. It's more,
is what it is.
It's more, I'd rather just do this instead of doing that.
Yeah, like I can go to the beach, I can go out here, I can do this. There's just so many. I can rent a boat for 4 hours and take my family out and have a good time. So. I've always been against the whole Miami don't have good fans, but what I will say is that if the teams are not doing good, those fans tend to veer off a little bit.
I think that's why they say that. That's probably why that stigma is there because it's like Miami fans only show up when they're doing good. When other fan bases they're there, season round.
But it kills me too because like the Miami Heat, for example. The Miami Heat have had over the past like 20 years, they've been top 5 in attendance. So you know what I mean? Like that's why it's just people just say shit to say shit. The Florida Panthers have been sellouts for the last fucking 5 years. The Miami Dolphins really have sellouts every week. So this stigma of like, oh, the Miami has bad fans. No, it's not that. It's that there's so much to do around here that we're gonna show up late probably.
That's a great point. Is that there's a lot of shit to do
it's
there.
It's Miami, bro. Like,
Yeah.
But anyways,
as I've gotten older and I've visited you more and more, I'm just like, God damn, like, what isn't there to do here?
Listen, every time you come here and when we go out, there's like a moment when you wake up and you're like, yeah, I can't get up.
Bro, listen, I mean,
there's been a lot of those times when you come down here and you're like,
the very first time in my life, and we don't have to get into this, but the very first time in my life that I ever stayed out till 6 a.m. was in Miami.
Yeah.
So we'll
I remember you told me shit. I remember you told me that day you were like, I see the sun. I see the sun.
I remember, Dameron and I, we were like, it was about 1:45 in the morning, and we were like, all right, cool, let me go close out the tab because we're used to shit closing at 2. At 2 o'clock is when y'all were like, yo, we're gonna go to the next spot. And I was like, what? What are you talking about? And that spot was more popping than the spot that we were at. And I was
like, no, we can't. No, I remember that day. Yeah, I remember. And then I think on that same trip or the trip before, remember we were out to Flanagan's and you're like, bro, I'm drinking a beer at 4 a.m. and it's really loud. This doesn't happen.
That's right.
Like this shit is popping. It's 4 a.m. I'm drinking a beer and everybody's not even tired. Like I feel like it's like 8 o'clock at night. I go, that's what we do out here, babe.
Yep.
But anyways, enough of the Miami life. But again,
let's talk about what's coming. I'll take this one.
Go ahead.
Listen, we got Monday Night Football against the Raiders. So we're not playing, tomorrow. We play Monday Night Football against the Raiders. I'm gonna, Cowboys fans, pump your brakes. I'm gonna say this. Like I've always said, the season is over. Just the season is over. But I'm excited for what we could potentially be next season, right? And I'm excited for this game. Normally, I don't get the Raiders, bro. Like normally, I wouldn't get excited for that game. The reason why I'm excited is one is Quentin Williams' debut. I want to see what he does. Two, DeMarvion Overshown. It's his NFL. It's his debut this season. He's back.
Man, you guys are getting reinforcements.
The corner that we drafted, Siobhan Ravel, the rookie that we drafted, that was supposed to be a number 1 draft pick. He's the tall 6'2", 6'3" dude I was telling you about from Eastern Carolina. He's making his debut. And let me tell you, this kid looks just, I know practice and I get it. You don't want to be too excited. But, if y'all seen the defense and the damn corners that we have, I'm excited. Any help is help. So I'm pumped to kind of just see what the defense is going to look like. Now I get it. I think, and Quentin Williams, this made me, kind of hype is they asked him, how do you feel, coming into a new team, different playbook, this, that, and the other? Bro, you know what he said? He said, I got the playbook down already.
Ooh.
He said, it was a good thing that I came out on a bye week. He goes, but I treated it as if it was game time. He goes, all my workouts and everything that I did, it was as if I was playing a game. He goes, so my health and my stamina, he goes, it's there. He goes, I'm ready to go. Bro, I was like, come on, man. So you got him and Kenny Clark right next to it. Him, Kenny Clark, and Oso Digizua, all on that line.
That's a problem, dog. Let me tell you, that's a problem. That's a problem.
That's going to help out these corners in the back.
No, but I'm saying like that's going to be a problem for teams. That lineup that you just named, that's a problem.
I hope so. I hope it is.
Quinn, like people again, these positions like nose tackle or DT or left tackle or right guard, like these positions that are not flashy, you kind of forget about how good people actually are at that position. Dog, Quinn Williams is a motherfucker.
Yeah,
he is I don't know if I'll call him a complete game changer, but he could wreck a game quick.
Yeah, and it's opened my eyes a little bit, right? Because we've been spoiled. Cowboys fans have been spoiled, and I hate bringing this motherfucker's name up, but listen, Micah Parsons, we've been spoiled with what he's been able to do, right? But when it comes to the postseason, an edge rusher like him don't really matter.
It doesn't.
Because you could take him out of a game.
Take him out of a game.
When you have a top 5, top 6 defensive tackle, those are the teams that win championships because they got that motherfucker right in the middle.
If you just have one edge rusher, to your point, in the postseason, you can cancel them out. Now, if you got 2 dominant ones, then that's a different story.
Then that's a problem. But there's no team that has it.
Yeah, well, no, there's teams that had it in the past. Like I never understood why you guys never invested on another elite defensive end when Michael Parsons was there. Because if you had Michael Parsons and whoever the fuck you would have got elite, that would have been crazy. But anyways,
it's because we're the Dallas Cowboys. That's why. But carry
on. There you go. Yeah, but no. But you're 100% right. When it comes to the postseason, that shit it cancels itself out because you can scheme away from Michael Parsons.
Yeah.
Now Quinn Williams, you got to run the ball up the middle.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a way of scheming.
He's going to get double teamed. He's going to get double teamed every time. So now you're taking 2 offensive linemen for 1 D tackle. Come on.
Yeah. No. The way that you just put that right now, I'm excited to watch it too. Let's go. Let's see what's up. You said you guys are 3-5-1, right? 3-5-1?
3-5-1, bro. 3-5-1.
You guys should be 5-3-1, to be honest. But whatever.
Yeah, we should.
It again, defense.
It is what it is, though. It is what it is.
It is what it is. It is what it is. Just like the Dolphins are 3-7. It is what it is. I'm excited to watch it too. So you got them winning or what?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I got them winning just based off the offense.
It's in Las Vegas or Dallas?
It's in Vegas.
In Vegas, okay. I don't
it's
mind.
It's in Vegas. But here's the thing. Here's the thing too. I got him winning, but at the same time too, like if we didn't have these reinforcements come, because listen, DeMario Overshown, he's ready. Like they're gonna have him on a pitch count, which I agree, 100%. But even the small amount of times that he's gonna go in, like that kid only knows one level, and that's 100%.
Right.
So
I hope bro. I pray that nothing happens to him, bro.
Oh my God,
for his sake. Like
I
am praying for him because that kid has gone through so much. I just please God, don't like for his sake. Like I don't just can we just have him not be hurt anymore? Like, geez, man.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
and that's why I agree with the pitch count, right? I agree with the pitch count.
Let him get warmed up.
Let him get warmed up. But here's the thing: like, if we didn't have these reinforcements coming for this defense, then I would have been like, I don't know, because we make mid quarterbacks look like all pros. This defense, right? And you got what's his name out there?
Geno Smith,
right? Geno Smith has torched us before. He has. And Geno Smith is that damn quarterback that just sometimes gets a hot hand.
He's an ass. I'm sorry.
He is.
I'm sorry. Like I had one of those moments where like I thought it in my brain. I wasn't gonna say it. It just blurted out. He's ass.
He is. He is. But look what this defense has done this past season.
Yeah, no. I know. I don't know why my brain had to say it. He's
right.
ass.
And listen, they have Ashton Genty as well. They're not gonna be able to run on this defensive front. They're not. So it's gonna come down to
you got a lot of expectations, homie. You got a lot of expectations with these reinforcements. I see
100%. I do. 100%. I do. But also too, like if Quentin Williams didn't say what he said and feel as confident as he felt, then I would have been like, I don't know, because he's coming onto a new team. You got to learn the playbook. You can't it's not just plug and play. He's ready.
It seems like homeboy is committed.
He is ready, bro. He is ready. He's ready to wreck shop. He's ready to because he kind of feels also too like New York kind of just threw me away.
Right. Yeah, he's got something to prove.
He's got something to prove.
He's got something to prove. I mean, no, I agree. Shit. Let's see. I mean, let me ask you. So give me a score. Give me a prediction.
34-17. 34-17.
Hold on, one second. I'll be right back.
Yeah. I got us 34-17. And here's the reason why, just historically this season, we haven't been a good on the road team right now. That's because of the defense. But we got to be able to run the ball. We still have a top offense in scoring. But like I said, when you go on the road, it's been difficult for us. Now I will say this: in Vegas, bro. Listen, I know Raider Nation and all this BS. It may feel like a home game in Vegas.
No, no, Paul. It's going to be a home game for Dallas. And real quick, not to cut you off, but ever since Oakland lost that, the Raiders, because Oakland was an actual home field advantage. Remember the black hole?
Oh, 100%.
Black hole was a home.
It was hard to play there.
These stadiums like SoFi and Vegas, they're beautiful venues, but there's no home advantage for those teams,
right? Yeah,
whatsoever. Like when the Chargers play, when the Rams play, and when the Vegas Raiders play, usually when you have predominant teams like the Cowboys, the Steelers, or the 49ers, shit, I even the Dolphins came into the Chargers 2 years ago, and it looked like it got overtaken. Those three teams, they get overtaken. It is what it is. You talk about not a sports town, it's Vegas.
Yeah. And then listen too, flights to Vegas are historically cheap.
Extremely cheap. So I already know a lot of people who are already out there right now. That might have been a pretty dope game for me and you to go to if we would have planned it out right.
I would have been thinking about that, bro.
That would have been a dope ass trip. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if my cousin Damaris would have been okay with it. If me and you out in Vegas.
Monday nights would have been difficult.
Yeah. But I'm pretty sure my cousin Darren would have been like, "Oh wait, you're going with Gabriel, my cousin?
Yeah,
I don't know about that." When Vegas, with Vegas and Gabriel, I don't think that mixes.
But yeah. So getting back to the game, I got us 34-17 because I think this defense is going to feel a little rejuvenated.
I think so too.
Yeah. Eberflus has more players to work with now. And I think that defensive line is going to help out the secondary. Okay. And I think Geno Smith is going to have one of those shitty games. I really do.
Yeah, no, I'm on the same line with you. I mean, shit, we predicted the Cowboys to beat the Cardinals, and that didn't happen. But no, I by the way, that game was that was bad.
Yeah, I'm not talking about that game.
Let's not talk about that. But that was just a bad loss.
I'm not talking about. We have a lot of bad losses
on the show. But no, I agree. I don't think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be somewhere along the lines of I actually think it's gonna be somewhere along the lines of 27-13, something like that.
Okay. Yeah.
And I think the Cowboys win, bro. Listen, you gotta win. You guys are more talented. You're talking about the new reinforcements that are coming in.
Yeah.
Raiders are reeling right now. The Raiders are just, and I don't know why Max Crosby is still a Raider. I would have traded his ass for fucking 2 first-round picks, 3 first-round picks.
Listen, bro, he really likes being there. I don't understand
But Max Crosby is somebody. Look, he's somebody who dealt with drug problems in the past, and now he's been sober, sobriety for 5-6 years. And I think he's just a very loyal guy, and I think he's so appreciative of the Raiders giving him the opportunity to turn his life around. I think that's what it is. But if he had the opportunity to get traded, and let's say he was to get traded, he would embrace that 100%. But Matt Crosby, he's just somebody I feel like Max Crosby is a real ass motherfucker. I would have a beer with. Well, I know he can't have a beer, but you know what I mean? I can hang out with homeboy and he would be chill as fuck. He's just a down dude motherfucker. But
yeah, I agree.
That's why I think so. But if I'm the Raiders, I would have traded his ass for 2 first-round picks, get that capital, and start rebuilding.
Listen, anyway, Max Crosby is that type of player that he's gonna get his, bro.
Of course, he's gonna get his, and he loves his team and he loves his teammates without it. He's never gonna give up. He's just that kind of guy.
He's gonna get his. This offensive line, our tackles have been deplorable this season. I think that's something that we're gonna have to take a look at. I think we let Steele go. Steele sucks. And Tyler Guyton has, bro, I don't know. That dude has cement blocks on his feet. Can it be worked out? Maybe. But anyways, I say that to say Max Crosby's gonna get his.
Whether he's gonna get his, he'll probably have a sack or 2.
Tackle for loss in the back, sack.
No, he's a beast, dog. He's a beast. He is elite as in every sense of the word.
Right.
So but with that being said, I still think the Cowboys pulled it off. And then how do you guys do with tight ends? Because Brock Bowers, that boy's a problem.
Well, that's the thing, is our linebackers suck. Our linebackers,
he might hang 160, 10 receptions and 2 touchdowns on your ass then.
Yeah,
that's what he does.
We're getting help. We're also getting, help back at the safety room because we have injuries. Malik Hooker's coming back. It's just I don't have all the confidence when it comes to our linebackers, but also too, I mean, DeMario Overshown is coming back. So can DeMario Overshown cover Brock Bowers? Yeah, he can.
Yeah, but he's not going
to be in the game that long. So then you got, other linebackers like Maris Luafau. We got, the point is the tight end is a worry for me.
Oh, that was funny.
But I feel like with the 3 front that we have, it's going to disrupt Geno Smith.
Yeah, no, 100%.
So I feel like unless him and Brock Bowers just have this fucking amazing, connection with each other, it's not going to. They
kind of did. They did 2 weeks ago. They did, and it's liable to happen. But I mean, Yeah. Listen, your DC. Look. Bottom line, your DC. Obviously, Brock Bowers is the main focus. Like he needs to scheme to get him out of the game. That's it. Bottom line. Yeah. Again, this is where coaching comes into play. This is where the NFL. This is why this sport, when it comes to coaching, it's the most important aspect in all sports. Not basketball, not hockey, not baseball, nothing. When football, coaching is the most important element in all sports. It just is. Basketball, you have two great players, you can win. You can have a shit coach. Can't do that in football. You know, this is where coaching.
100%
needs to fucking do some shit.
100%. And like I said, now he's got some chess pieces to kind of work around. So let's see.
Let's go. Let's see what's up. Yeah, no, 100%. So 27-13, you said 34-17, right?
Yeah.
Cowboys. Yeah. Okay. Cowboys. Now, who wins in Madrid? Ole.
I got you guys winning because you guys have a hot hand right now.
Let's go.
You guys have a hot hand right now. I will say this, that Washington's defensive front is still there. Their offense though, they what's his name?
Everybody's out.
He's out for the
season. Daniels,
McLaurin. So I just feel like your defensive front is going to be able to tee off on them. And I still, these international games tend to be close. I kind of have it close. I kind of have it close just for that reason, not because of Washington's going to come out and put it to y'all. It's just weird. You got, they're probably out there, they're probably going to head out there earlier on in the week to get acclimated.
I think they're there already. It
wouldn't surprise me.
I mean, the game's a day away, so they're obviously there. So
yeah. It's tomorrow? Oh damn! I don't know what the fuck I'm saying.
Yeah, bro. Shit, tomorrow's Sunday, bro.
They probably been there since Tuesday.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Right, to get acclimated, all kind of shit. So I got to be in a 21-13, 21-17 game, but I'm gonna say the Dolphins pull it out.
Okay, I think 21-13, bro. I honestly think that this is gonna be a blowout.
Okay,
and now I'm gonna explain why. And again, this doesn't mean that the Dolphins are gonna do shit. The Dolphin fans, it doesn't mean that we're turning the corner. I just think it's gonna be a blowout because, like you said, I think we've kind of found something, and the Redskins are just reeling. They're out of it. They're having what they need to do is shut down the season.
They're really playing for draft position right now.
Yeah. So I think out the gate it's gonna probably be like fucking like 14-0. I think it's just gonna be an ass whooping. I think the Dolphins are gonna whoop their ass. I really do. And because, like you said, it's an international game. Now, these games tend to be close, like you said. I just have a feeling that the Dolphins are good. I think they're so hyped about this game that they're just going to come in I feel like the Redskins are not checked out on the coach or anything. They're just the season's lost. It's done. It's over.
Yeah, they're not. I mean, Dan Quinn's a hell of a coach.
They have not given up on him. At all.
No, there's some animosity with the fact that he kept in.
Yes.
What's his name?
Yeah, but again, I not that I agree with him when it came to that, but bro, if you're healthy, you play. Like even if you're down by 30, what is it with this generation of in sports of like load management in the NBA or in the NFL? Like
I don't know, bro. It's
you're if you're healthy, you play.
It speaks to a softer generation, to be quite honest with you.
100%. 100%.
Like everyone, this generation of football fan, this generation of football fan and football players, to be real with you, are playing for the flag. They're flopping all over the place. You put a little bit of hands on somebody. Oh, that's a flag. You can't even put a fingertip on the quarterback's helmet without it being a flag because you touched the head and neck area. Like, God.
It's this 100%. And it's just, like, to me, it's like Jalen Daniels is down by 20 points in the game. You don't think his ass wants to play? I don't blame that. I'm not going to crucify Dan Quinn for keeping him in there. Now, probably could he probably have said to himself, damn, the game is over. Let me take him out. Yeah, he could have. But in the heat of the moment, in competitive battle, you're not thinking about that shit. Like, don't crucify Dan Quinn for that shit. Like, it is what it is. He got hurt. Yeah. He's an injury-prone player. That's what he is. So, to get back to what I'm saying, but this generation is soft. You guys are all soft as fuck. All your Generation Zs or Ys, whatever the fuck they are. You guys are really soft, and sports has become soft. Yeah. Sorry, I had to get that out there.
Yeah. It's the reason why I stopped watching basketball.
Yeah, well, I love basketball so much I can't stop watching. That's just I can't stop. But I agree with you. Basketball is as soft as it comes.
Yeah, I don't watch it anymore. I'm tired of it, honestly.
Yeah, no, I get you. Yeah. And somebody like you that has liked basketball in the past, but is not a fanatic, I can understand why you stopped watching. Me, I can't. That was my first love.
Yeah, that's how I feel about football. I'll always watch football.
Exactly. Me, exactly. But anyways. To get back to the prediction for the Miami Dolphins, I think it's just that year they're gonna shelve it in, and I think Dan Quinn is starting to think about next year. The organization as a whole is starting to think about next year, and I think we're gonna. I think we're gonna smoke them. I'm gonna say something like, shit. I think it's gonna be like 34-10, some shit like that. I think that Devon Chain is gonna do his thing again. Jalen Waddle is going to do his thing again. Tua's going to have a good game. Tua's going to ball out. The defense, Anthony Weaver is throwing his fastball right now. So
I will say your offensive line has to be on point because that defensive line will.
We're getting our right tackle back, by the way. Yeah, sorry. My bad to cut you off, but we're getting our right tackle back, by the way.
You're going to need him.
He's been hurt since week 1. And we're finally getting that reinforcement back. So
you're going to need them
what were you saying?
Because their D line and linebackers they're really good, bro. They're really good. The thing is that they're going to be on. Because of this offense, they're going to be on the field the whole fucking game.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And I would love to see Chop Robinson get some sacks in there and bring Mariota down. Bradley Chubb. I saw that Bradley Chubb. He fucked up his toe in practice. Now he's questionable. Dolphin shit.
Let me tell you, I want to, and we're gonna kind of close it off here, but I want to close it off by saying, fuck you guys for sending Jalen Phillips to the fucking Eagles. I can't believe y'all fucking did that. Jalen Phillips went off. He went off,
bro. He's a hell of a player. Jalen Phillips is a hell of a player.
What's wrong with y'all?
We got a 3rd round pick. What you mean? What's wrong with us? We got 3rd round pick.
Nah, bro. You hold out.
The Eagles.
I was watching that game, like thinking, like, nah, ain't no way. Like Jalen Phillips, I like Jalen Phillips, but injury prone, right? I was like, who am I watching? Who is this? What the fuck is going on? Because he was in the backfield almost every play.
I've seen him do that in a Miami Dolphins uniform prior to all these injuries. And
you know what I was thinking too? I was like, man, it's cold. Dolphins don't do well in the cold, so Jalen Phillips ain't going to, because he's from, the kid.
He's from LA. He's from LA, and he went to college at the U, and he played for the Dolphins.
And he played
for the Dolphins. All hot weather. He's
right. So I was thinking like, he's gonna be bro. I was like, what the?
He's a
what
dog.
Is going on? So again, fuck your organization and your owner for doing that.
And Jalen Phillips prior in 2023. He was, before he tore his Achilles, he had like 10 sacks in like 8 games. Like he was on his way to be like an elite motherfucker. Yep. And I think he can be still that if he stays healthy. He's a dog. Jalen is a dog. So my bad. I apologize to Cowboys fans out there. Hey, we got a 3rd round pick for her though. So,
but you got fleeced, by the way. So.
We didn't get fleeced. Jalen Phillips. Hey, Jalen Phillips. One good game.
Y'all got fleeced, bro. Y'all got fleeced. That's a 1st round pick. And y'all gave him away. Y'all gave him away to the Super Bowl reigning champs for a 3rd. Y'all got fleeced.
Bro, listen, the guy has one good game, and all of a sudden he's like the top 5 defensive tackle. Come on, our defensive end, get out of here.
Listen, what I saw,
stop being a prisoner of the moment.
Listen, what I saw, 1st ballot.
It's one game.
1st ballot. 1st ballot Hall of Famer, what I saw.
Prisoner of the moment. But anyways.
Call it what you will. I call it y'all got fleeced. We'll end it on that.
Hey, I'll take that 3rd round pick all day. Fuck it.
But nah, man. Yeah. So hey, listen, this was a good show, man. Listen, yeah. I think both our teams have kind of something to look forward to. Not in the immediate, but I think potentially next season. But
I think you guys have more to look forward to. I think you guys have more to look forward to. If Mike McDaniel's still in the future, I don't know if I'm looking forward to that.
I can agree.
I'm sorry, but hey, listen, look. Again, we just smacked up the Bills. Let's see if we get another quality win. You know, like a nice win in international play. That makes us 4-7. Just let's take it week by week, dog. I'm excited to watch the game. I'm excited to watch the game, man. No lie.
Yeah, I am too. I am too. So listen, same time, same place. Y'all hit that notification bell so that way y'all know when we're coming live. Follow us. Tell your other people to follow us. Let us know what y'all want us to talk about. Obviously, we just don't just talk Cowboys, Dolphins. We talk football. And if you got smoke, bring the smoke. I'll leave it at that. Baby. I'll leave it at that. Listen, I appreciate y'all stopping by. It's been great. I got a lot of college football to watch. I got a big game tonight, Texas, Georgia.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a big game. I actually might be going to the game today. I might. I'm not sure. It's still up in the air. It's at 3:30 at NC State. It's the last home game of the season, so I might just hop in there. I might.
I will go. We'll
see.
NC State, I will go.
I mean, if I do go, I have to make a decision within an hour. So because the game's at 3:30. So.
Pop yourself, crack open a fucking seltzer like you drink, and you'll be good.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, but man, big college football day, and like I said, stay tuned.
Yep.
Subscribe, like, let's go. Dolphins is up. Let's get a win. Cowboys beat the fuck out of the fucking Raiders, and let's hop on here next week talking about 2 dubs. Come on. Man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We'll leave y'all with that. Y'all stay blessed, and we'll holler at y'all later.
Love y'all, man.